Good morning, everyone. 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 Do. My name is Lord Cumberlord, and I'm here to save the day. I'm here to play the Blitz, and we're here to make every single other person go away. They will flee from me, because I'm such a lordly Chad, and I shall make sure that they never know who and why and where they go. It's time to play the Blitz. It's time to play the Blitz. Good morning. Sorry. Welcome. Just sort of singing along, just setting up. I'm late to the game. Oh no! My stream here. I am just spreading the word. Just spreading the word and getting this stream out a little bit. Hello and welcome. Good morning. Good afternoon. And good day. It is I, the one and only Lord Sausage, aka Big Sauce, aka Natalie Porkman, aka Pork Cackling. Letting you know what it's all about. And of course, today it is all about Realms Blitz! If you're watching the stream, welcome, bienvenue. Welcome to the weird, wacky, wonderful world of the Cumber stream. Or the Cum stream. Haven't decided on the name fully yet. Let me know if you've got a preference. If you are watching the stream, happy to have you. Welcome. This is Realms Blitz. You may or may not be familiar with it. The greatest fully on-chain esports experience in existence. I obtained an entry ticket earlier to the Morning Glory game. I registered. It's time to now settle my realms. When I enter the map, well, who knows what I'm going to find? Most terrifying is going to be, who am I going to find myself up and surrounded by? So looking, if I zoom out, we've got, can't see who that is there. We've got Rochelle to the northeast. I've got Calth down there. Vorpal Sword, the bastard to my south. Lord Charmander, Vorpal Sword, I don't mean it. I meant Subasa. Not Subasa. Fucking hell. Who am I talking about? Sauron! Sauron is the bastard. Who just absolutely put me through my paces and destroyed me within an hour of the last game. So, Vorpal Sword, love ya. Volcanics also in the map. Calth, welcome. Legacy's Charmander, Vorpal Sword there. Okay. Enough yapping. It's time to get on. As you can see, I am Lord Saucy Son. I have come into this currently very sparsely explored map with my three realms here. The realms of Ulalopan, Skaskluk, and not sure how to pronounce that one, but for the purposes of this video, let's go ahead and start firstly in the local view where you can see currently just have this little settlement. But what do I need to do on that little settlement? Well, obviously, I need to start some production. So, I have 6 currently available hexes. I need a couple of wheat farms. I need wheat for the production of other resources. I also need wheat to feed my troops who are going to explore the map, finding resources and going on missions to find also essence rifts or camps where there's labor and essence and other resources which I can't produce myself but are needed in the game. Also need a workers' hut here, which is going to allow me to have enough workers to do all the jobs I need doing around the realm. And then in the very early stage of the game, going to start with those basic 3 resources of wood, copper, coal. We're now full. We have automation is built into the game. So now if I click on the castle, you'll see smart automation is currently activated. So these are now in production. And all I need to do is walk away and let them do their thing. And then once I get enough of these resources, which I already have, apart from essence. Essence, again, I can't produce on my realm. I need to go and explore the map to discover it, or discover Essence Rifts. Then I'll be able to upgrade to the next size of realm, which will go from a settlement to a city, which will open up another ring here, and that continues out to Kingdom on the next upgrade, and out to Empire finally on the final upgrade. The other thing I need to do on each realm before moving on, and this cup is burning my hand, is make myself just a little explorer army on each realm. You start with just 100 little troops. You can see I've got 100 knights here. 100 knights because of the type of biome that my realm is on. They have a bonus, a buffer on this particular realm type, this biome type, compared to other troops. So that's all happened at Izorg. Gonna go and basically just mirror that and do exactly the same thing here at Skasgluk. 2 wheat farms to begin, a worker's hut, and then wood, coal, and copper, all getting into those initial slots. Again, build myself a small little explorer army. The reason I'm only using 10 and not 90 of those troops is for explorer armies. As mentioned before, they need wheat for their travels. They need those strong soldiers. They need to be fed on their escapades around the map, because they'll be exploring and finding things. Just go in the opposite order there. Started with my army, but that's fine. Doesn't matter which order you do it in. Yes, they will explore. And if it's a larger army, I don't want to market. Almost made a critical mistake there. At this stage of the game, building a market which produces donkeys. Donkeys are used to transport produce and resources around the map from one realm to another. At the moment, that's not an important part and isn't part of my current strategy. I will need donkeys at some point, but I've got a starting amount, which so far in my games has been enough. So now if we go back to the map, getting those armies deployed, those small armies early, is important, because armies obviously have a certain amount of stamina. Stamina builds over time. So now these that I deployed earlier have more stamina than this little sausage on here. So I can already start exploring these unexplored maps, and you'll see just found 100 essence there, found 250 labor there. I can keep exploring now. I will have to wait for the stamina to build more of this troop before I explore the map again. So I will just basically allow that to happen. Not much I can do in the meantime there. I'm waiting again for to have enough essence to be able to upgrade my my realms there, so that I have more buildable hexes, which requires essence, and essence at this stage I can only find by exploring the map. So I'm sort of beholden to time here. I found 1,000 paladins though already over there, which is very, very useful over from my troops who have explored from the realm of Skasgluk. Found some essence there, which goes back to Ulelipon. So Ulelipon now has enough essence, and we'll go to the local view just so that we can watch this happening. And we have expanded! What that expansion allows me to do is it opens up another attacking army slot, so I can go ahead, create another attacking army and let them build up their stamina whilst I fill in some of these other hexes. If we go here and we look then at the automation and we see how much build-up of stock we have and how long it takes to fulfill that, we can see that wood currently is taking almost twice as long as coal and copper. Now, I'm not getting into it too much, but essentially, in terms of production, if I go to modify here, you'll be able to see that coal has the input resources of wheat, wood, and copper. Wood has an input resources of wheat, coal, copper. Copper has wheat, wood, coal. That means that the reason that wood is not keeping up is because wood is the input resource here twice. Bit weird that. I'm not sure exactly why that is, but it's what it is. So, to the best of my knowledge of this game, which is limited, and you definitely shouldn't take me as the person to copy a strategy over, but what we can do is take me as someone to watch and have fun with and engage and get some get an introduction to the game. Once again, it is I, Lord Cumberlord. Welcome to everyone watching the stream. Thanks for being here in this wonderful playtest of Realms Blitz. So I've now built another wood building there, and that has brought all of these times down to even. So theoretically, if I built one of each of them again, then it would be producing a lot quicker, and we would be in a good position. I also am soon going to want to start producing troops, but you can see here I need more housing in order to do that. So let's go ahead first and foremost and build another workers' hut to keep up. Another thing to consider is when you are expanding, always think about having more wheat. Wheat is an input resource on all of the other resources, as well as being needed for those troops. Can and has happened to me that it becomes a bottleneck. So always remembering to prioritize wheat building. I'm going to put 4 down straight away here at this level. Once you get up to empire size, I believe you want between 8 and 9 wheat farms there. Currently still can't look at getting paladins. Need a bit more wood, bit more copper. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put down one more of each of these resources here. We've got 1 wood, 1 copper, 1 coal. So as you can see, if you click here, you can see we've got 2 coal, 3 wood, 2 copper. And again, that's doing at the same pace, but we are obviously producing more now because we have twice as many buildings. That will hopefully mean that we can produce enough to focus pretty quickly onto military, which will be the next thing we need to do. And in the meantime, we already need another workers' hut, so we'll get that 3rd workers' hut down. So again, clicking on here, you can see we've got 4 wheat, 2 coal, 3 wood, 2 copper. And if we go back to the map now, that army has built up its stamina. And I'm going to start to think about making tracks towards these hyperstructures here. As you can see, I think it was Rachel up to my top right, having done a lot more exploring than I have at that stage. Rachel, if you're watching, GM, let's be friends. Gonna go ahead again and do some more exploration here. Finding that essence finally, you can see now I can do my upgrade at Skaklusluk. I've also discovered an essence rift there, super valuable, and going to want to capture that from the bandits that are currently protecting it. And then start to extract that essence, which there's an amount that's already been produced there, and then there will also be consistent and persistent production of essence there. Essence is obviously important here for upgrades, but also when I want to get into production of higher tier resources, the kind of resources that I'll need to produce higher tier troops. So at the moment, you can see we're exploring all with tier 1 troops, but if I hover over this hyperstructure, which is a very important structure, which I'll need to capture soon in order to get victory points and to give myself a chance of landing a position on the leaderboard. Currently here, sitting in 6th place, looks like 6 out of the current 6 players that are here playing in this playtest. Again, welcome to Cal Vorpal Sword, Legacy's Charmander, Rachel, Volcanic, and myself, the one, the only, Big Sauce, aka Natalie Portman. It's me, it's your boy, Saucy Son, aka Cumberlord. Still doing a bit more exploring here. Looks like at Ulelipon, I can already go up to a kingdom, but in order to maintain the sitch and the situation where everything is even, what I want to do first is to mirror what I've built here at Ulelipon at these other 2 realms. And I want to get military going sooner rather than later here at Ulelipon. So there it is, the Paladin building 1. We've started producing troops. Great. So again, clicking on here and seeing what our current building setup is, we've got 4 wheat, 2 coal, 3 wood, 2 copper. So 2, 4, 2, 3, 2. Want to mirror that here. So we're going to go, let's start with our 2 things there. We definitely need another workers hut. Then it was 3 wood, wasn't it? Coal. You can get the other wood one there. So still waiting for copper here. And I do believe we'll also need another workers hut. But yeah, we will get that copper building down as soon as I have enough of these other resources. Just need a little bit more wood there, as you can see. That shouldn't take too long. Wood going up every time. Look, there it is. 58, 61. The wood's coming up. 67. There it is! The wood he needed! Now looking for a worker's hut. Just need that wood to go up. There it is, the worker's hut. And next thing you know, I'll be building that paladin in no time. So again, clicking here, mirrored 4, 2, 3, 2. Next we'll go to paladins. Let's go ahead and do the same here at Skaskluk. Oh, what I didn't do here yet was produce another little army. Let's go ahead with 10 there and deploy those and let their stamina start going up here at Skaskluk. We are going to once again mirror, mirror, mirror. Not absolutely necessary. You can build in any way that you want. But the reason for me doing this is probably autism. That being said, you can also build from the world view, which is a much more practical way of viewing. Means you're not spending so much time as I am currently without watching what's happening in the world map and losing sight by simply pressing this build button. This is available from the world view map, and that will just select a spot for you and do it. So this mirroring and making like pretty layouts are absolutely not necessary. Again, just need a little bit more wood to build that worker's hut. In the meantime, I can deploy that second little army here. I found lots and lots of troops there, both of paladins and knights, which is great. You'll see there as well, you can see my defensive slots. I've got 2,900 tier 1 knights here currently. I could transfer them to an army out in the field if I wanted to, but we'll definitely need defensive troops if I'm expecting anything like what we've seen in some of the previous games here, especially with some of those nasty players around and expecting the entry of Lord Balthazar sometime soon. Lord Balthazar, if you're watching, we could just be friends this time. You let me know what you're thinking. All that being said, got my second army now, but didn't yet build that second worker's hut. So if I chuck that in, next we're waiting to build military. I can now do that over here. We're going to again put paladins. The reason for doing paladins is that you can combine armies in the open field. Currently, that may be some balancing may be happening in there to make it less OP to just have all of the same troop type and merge those into monster armies. Because when it comes to battles, the larger an army, just the more success they generally have, and the easier they deal with smaller armies. So if you were splitting up your resources across multiple different army types, then that would be difficult. We can see here at Ilelepon, I can indeed upgrade now, and since we've done our upgrades there, going to do that. And look, all those spaces opening up again. We can go ahead and click on here and see how things are looking, and now we can see that copper is struggling the most. So I'm going to prioritize building another copper building here. Now need more building. Workers hut going up over here. Can already build that copper building preemptively here on this one and this one, and assume that that's going to build up soon. So let's go ahead again, resources, copper over here, and we need another workers hut there, and we will expand into those spaces. Oh no, didn't have enough apparently, but there we go. The wood is now up to date. Lots of space here to do more. Probably want to get a second paladin military building going as soon as possible, but now let's go back to the world map, and haven't explored in a while, so get back to exploring with these troops, finding more essence, discovering more essence mine. As you can see, this essence rift has got 1,100 troops on it, so if I can put together an army of 5,000 or 6,000 troops soon, I'll be able to capture that essence rift without taking any troop losses, defeat those, and I can take over that essence rift and start shipping essence to and from and back to my realms as needed. As you can see, just hopped onto a boat there to traverse the waters here over on the northwest of the map. Actually, worth taking a quick look at the map. You can see I am indeed out on the west of the map. Prime position, I would say, because I have no enemies on my western flank. Which means I can explore freely. Exploring, not only does it find me resources, etc., but it also allows me to gain victory points. So these victory points that I'm currently picking up, 350 at the moment, is purely from exploring. Looks like that's the same situation with these other players, but the leaderboard taking a second to update, because as you can see, each of these explains how what's been taken, how these people got their victory points, and the points breakdown you can see here: exploring tiles, claiming essence rifts, claiming hyperstructures, opening relic chests, or control of a hyperstructure, which gives perpetual victory points. Those are what we're going to want to capture pretty soon. So the purpose of creating these roads out towards the hyperstructures is that once I have armies big enough and strong enough and mean enough to be able to consider taking over one of these hyperstructures, there we go, have discovered a relic crate. Look at that. Let's see what we get. Relics will generally give us buffers for exploration rewards, which doubles the exploration rewards. Basically, the amount of troops that I find will be doubled, or the amount of essence. Structure defense relic, that's really good, so I can reduce the attacker damage to a structure, so for 30 eternum days. So as soon as I see someone coming, that will be the one to do as I start to get attacked at one of my realms. And damage relic, increase my damage by 20. That is freaking awesome. Once it comes to trying to take on a hyperstructure, that's definitely going to be valuable. As you can see here and mentioned before, these have got 3 tiers of troops, 3 lines of defense. Currently, bandits defending this hyperstructure, and they are all tier 2 troops. Tier 2 troops are something like 9 times stronger than tier 1 troops, so I would need like 18 to 20,000 tier 1 troops to be able to deal with these armies, well, without taking significant and severe losses, and ensuring that I captured it. So just going to continue with a bit more exploration. We can see these other 2 realms now are ready for their upgrades. That's great. We can also go back into the view here quickly, because I just want to see here. There's only 1, and 1. Oh, I was pretty sure I had built a second paladin building. Apparently not. So let's have a look. I can do that now here. Can I do that here? No, not yet. And no, not yet. All right. Looks like I had enough copper. I think that the next move for me here would be to increase the number of buildings on all of these resources. It's looking like fairly balanced still. So start with some wood. Need another hyperstructure there. Go then for some more coal. And then copper will be the final resource that needs to go up there. Just need that wood to go up a little bit more before I can do that. Clicking on it now. 2 paladin buildings. Looks like I've got a nice army there. With that, I get more slots. Each paladin building that I get gives me another attacking army slot. So if I wanted to create one now, you can see my reserves are going up. I can deploy them when I'm ready. I'll keep them there for the time being, see if I need them for defense, or stack them up large enough to be able to create an army that I can go and take one of those hyperstructures. That will be the base plan pretty soon. Copper now ready, and there you have it. Clicking again now. We're 3, 4, 4 on each of those resources. Looks like I could still probably do with another copper, because I'm using it now to produce all of those troops. Need to get a little bit more wood. I guess that probably is going to be the situation as well. Looks like I might need another wood and another copper pretty soon. But that being said, let's go to the other realms and make sure that we're also keeping up here. We have, just to get a little bit more, what is it there? A little bit more wood. It's going to be there in just a second. 91. 97, there it is, Paladin number 2 in his house. And then let me just check here. So we're 3, 4, 4. We got to go another wood, another coal. Oh no! So I can go coal number 3 in with another worker's hut. That's going to take just a second on the wood again. Getting hot in here, lords and ladies. If you're watching the stream, welcome once again. I've chosen to have some background music this time. I don't know how the balance is looking, if the balance is good or not. So if the background music is too loud and you're not hearing my voice clearly enough, if I should be louder on the mic, 1, 2, then let me know. Jump in the chat. Say hi. It is I, Lord Cumberlord. Would love to see you. Would love to say hi. Would love to hear how you're doing. If you've played Realm Splits, if it's your first time, if you're intimidated, if even you think a sausage like me can play this game, if you too can break out into the world, the wonderful world of Realm Splits. Okay, 3, 4, 4. We got 3, 3, 3. So need to go another wood and another copper. That's step 1. So we're now 3, 4, 4, 2. Where we're here, 3, 4, 4, 2. So that's what we need to replicate again here. 1 of each. Let's start with the kill. Very good. And wood. And copper. Okay. Surprise, we must have had an extra workers hut there already. And I think here we still only have the 1 paladin. So going to want to increase that pretty quickly, but need a bit more wood. In the meantime, let's go out, see how the troops are doing. Stamina's back up. Let's keep rolling, keep exploring, keep collecting some low-level victory points. And yeah, keep playing Realm Splits. Welcome, all the new watchers. It is I, Lord Cumberlord, aka Big Sauce, aka Natalie Portman. So here we have the first evidence of the fact that we're playing a fully on-chain game. If you're not familiar with fully on-chain games or with the cartridge stack, the on-chain gaming focused crypto wallet is built by Cartridge. It's called the Cartridge Controller. I have created an account which uses Discord to save my passkey or my password and log me in. And then every time that I come into the game or that I re-log in, it prompts me to sign a session. A session then allows it to perform all of these actions, which are all on-chain transactions, on my behalf. So I just have to click, and the Cartridge Controller goes ahead and signs the on-chain transaction request. So with that, here is the first time we can see it didn't go through. So I've just been asked if I want to do it, which I now have, and we're looking good there. So all is not lost. Great that prompts. We had some issues when building the game around that wouldn't happen. Then maybe players would keep playing and we would get desynced, and then like a few minutes later you would refresh and you'd lost all of your progress. So great to see that the devs have been working on that and have found good solutions, which mean that we're not experiencing that. We've got a transaction fail there. On that basis, the fact that we did see a transaction fail, I'm actually going to do a refresh. Because that just is like a warning sign from previous that there's a possibility of desync. And if I do the refresh sooner rather than later, then I'm less likely to have lost all of the great progress I've been making here at Isark/Look and Ulalapan. 344. 344, this is where I wanted to build my military, and I can indeed build another paladin building now, so that's all looking good. I can also, it looks like, start to upgrade to the next level of realm. Not absolutely necessary, but hell, why not? Let's stop worrying about upgrades and just have all the space that we need to expand into. We're big boys now, here at the final and greatest size of realm that is, of course, an empire. Let's have a go here. I think what always worries me after being traumatized from previous games is that I'm not going to have enough wheat. So as you can see now, I've already got 6 wheat here. I'm going to go ahead, put another wheat building down here, another wheat just before I forget. That means we're 6 currently across all of these other things, which is good. Looking at 344... 3442, 3442. Let's have a look at how these are stacking up. Looks like wood is really struggling here, so I'm going to go ahead and make wood my next building. And as you can see, because I have mirrored all of these actions are creating the same scenarios across all 3 realms. Yes, realms. Welcome to Whelm's World. Alright. Looking now. Wood looking a bit better there. To me, it looks like I could even afford to do another wood, which feels insane. But let's do it. I'm going to go for another wood across all of these realms. And now we're looking at 3, 6, 4. Copper now, the one slightly ahead of those, and of course more paladins. 3, 6, 4. So I'm going to go to another copper will be the next building I will create across all 3. And again, pretty soon I'm going to stop coming into the realm to do this. It's a matter of habit. I've been away from the game for a couple of weeks, haven't played. So I've not gotten used to this build from Worldview all that much. I also like to look at the realm a bit sometimes. Gay! Needs another workers hut. Unbelievably, so many fucking workers. People don't know how to work these days, to be honest. That's it. That's the God's honest truth. People just don't really know how to work. So get another paladin building down. Great. I want to get paladins going as much as possible. Pretty soon I'm going to want to start turning my attention to focusing on tier... what would it be? 2, 3, 2, tier 2 paladin units. As you can see here, I'll need gold in order to do that. So it'll be my job momentarily to go and build a gold resource building. Got 3 going there. Come on. Come on. That's going to take a minute. Let's see then if we can get gold going already. We can indeed. Over here. Let's go in the northwest. This is where... that would be my lovely dog Maggie. Here to say hello. Where is it though? I've only got the 2. Still looking... Oh, is it here? Oh, that was maybe stupid. Never mind. Oh. Come on, Paladin! Okay. Need gold here now as well on each of these. Get the gold going in the northwest. Oh, and can I? Can I still upgrade? Looks like it. And gold over here as well. Did it upgrade? Did we get? No, I didn't quite catch it because I was prioritizing the paladin building there. So I still need to do an upgrade once we've got enough wood and copper, which we used for other resources, which now it's all good. Can see, again, wood seems to be the one now that's having the toughest time, but that's all right. I think we're all good for the moment. We should go back and look at the map and make sure that we haven't been attacked, etc. We can also take a look in a second. It's quite likely that we've built up some fairly decent troop numbers at this point. So I'm tempted to have a look and see if I've got enough to summon a decent army capable of taking on some of the other tasks. Certainly taking on this Essence Rift, which has only got 1100 tier 1 troops. So let's choose Saucisson Ulelepon here. Let's go to Ulelepon, quickly upgrade Slastic there. Still, once again, missed it because those resources with that automation are always being taken on a constant loop. So it looks like I was a bit too slow there. But that being said, I've got 11,000 troops here. So if I take, let's take 10,000 and they will have no issue whatsoever taking on then this Essence Rift. Need to let their stamina build up to at least 50, at which point they can attack. Could also potentially... Who's got that relic? You do. And you're from Ulelepon. Right, I'm going back to Ulelepon with this army because they've got that relic. And with that relic, I can deploy it then at the realm. So when I decide to go and attack these other structures, then I'll have to do... Oh dear, we can see Lord KB coming in late has entered the chat. That's going to make things a little bit more complicated. Lord Charmander at the bottom of the map. Just look at how things have expanded now. Maybe a good time to take a quick look at the leaderboard and see how things are shaping up. Wow, yeah, some movement happening. Balthazar, Rochelle, Jesus, Lord KB have all entered the game. This spells trouble. This spells trouble! Where was I? Okay, back here. Got my army of 10k there. What I want to do now, slash look, come on, let me catch it. Do the upgrade. And at the same time, let's deploy another great big army here. 8,000 tier 1s. And another here at Ulelepon, where I've only got 2,000. What's going on there? I've got, That's very odd. That is very odd indeed. At Ulelepon, I've only produced a couple of thousand troops. So I'm behind. Just double checking that my automation is equal across all these things. Perhaps already having a problem of wheat here. Gonna build another wheat on all three just to make sure. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're now 736513. 736513. 736513. Okay, that's good. Copper, coal, and paladins. Would like to get some more paladins down pretty soon. Gonna need another workers hut. Honestly, workers just absolutely slacking these days. No idea what a hard day's work looks like. I'm gonna do one more tier 1 paladin building before I start focusing on tier 2s. Because I think once I get up to tier 3s, I'm gonna want like four tier 3 ones, 2 tier 2s, and 1 tier 3. Because basically each of them consume the lower tier in order to produce them. So I need to produce lots of tier 1s in order to produce tier 2s, more tier 2s in order to produce tier 3s. So that's the sort of the order of balance. Here I've got 4 going. Let's get into the 4th. Is it there? Yeah, okay. Seems I'm just too habituated to building from the realm view here, which is fine. Next thing to do would be to get some more dragonhide going. I think what I might do is build a second gold at each of these, and then soon I'll move on to dragonhide. Again, just make sure that I've got enough frickin' wheat. Only 7. I think I'm going to go ahead already and build that 8th wheat farm across all of these guys. Oh, is that? Oh. What if I got 8? Okay. 8. It's you. Need another freaking workers hut. It's probably the thing I've said the most, isn't it, on this stream? Need another workers hut. I need another workers hut. Where are my workers? Because they're not here. That's what I'll tell you. I'll tell you where they're not. They're not here. Dragonhide. There we go. Let's get it going. Gonna want to start thinking about those tier 1s eventually. Oh, listen to that noise. Oh, that must be the dragons landing in the realm. Good shit. Okay, military paladins will be the next thing. Tier 2s, military, stables, paladin. That will be what I want to do next. Again, where are we? What's your name? Where'd you come from? Okay, let's go ahead quickly now. Easily take over this Essence Rift. And what I need to do is, for the first time, seeing some donkeys getting sent from one of my realms to the Essence Rift. If I send about 200 of them over there, once those donkeys arrive, I'll be able to send the essence back to these 3 realms on their backs. I'm going to bring this army of 8,000 over here and combine it with this army here. So we've got 17,000, and pretty soon I'll feel confident about getting out into the world with, I'm going to take just another 2,500. No, let's take 2,000 troops there to deploy as defensive on the Essence Rift. They're going to come pretty soon. Are they? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Ah, he's there. Okay. Just move them one closer and then I can transfer them to the Essence Rift, so I've got some defense there. Always remembering to come when you have the chance. Again, this is probably why building on the Lord KB, I know what he's up to here. It might be that it makes more sense for me to do some nastiness to Lord KB, to be honest. Wouldn't it make sense? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Stick around, we'll see what's going to happen. Lord KB, if you're watching this and thinking about coming for me, just be aware, yeah? just... what am I doing? Again, trying to get those tier 2 paladins as my next thing. I'm wondering if the Dragonhide was a mistake. What am I low on? I should have everything there. What's going on? Why can't I build that? Paladin tier 2s, get in there. Paladin tier 2s, get in there. What do you need? Just a bit of labour. Okay, alright, so labour is low, not producing enough labour. Haven't discovered a labour camp yet. That will be the next thing that I need to discover. That's where I will find some nice juicy amount of labour that I could ship back. Again, can see that Lord KB is just... he's fucking with me already. Lord KB, one of the most experienced and most impressive Blitz players. Not somebody that you want to spawn next to, or that you want to spawn next to you, in fact. So, damn unfortunate, really. Was going to just max out the troops transferring over to the Essence Rift, because I really do need to do that. Right, and now my donkeys have arrived at Essence Rift, so I can go to each 3 here and crank up sending the essence over to each of those 3 realms, evenly distributed. You can see here at resource arrivals that 5,500 of each are going to indeed go there. Let's go ahead just quickly one more time here and look. I've got 2, I've got tier 2s. This is where I still need the tier 2s, but I just, oh look, must have found some labour, so I can indeed build that tier 2. I can indeed start building tier 3s soon, but I've got 1. I'll wait until I can build my second tier 2 building before I start building my third, but this is really good. This is looking really good. Really, really good. I'm very, very pleased with the current situation. I've got, again, another 11,000. I'm going to get up to 25,000 troops on this army here. KB just... he's got his first armies there, his second armies. Rachel, if you're watching, I'm not sure whether the move here is to go and take these hyperstructures, or first to deal with KB. Any thoughts there? Or attempt to deal with KB, I should say. Oh, okay, there it is. That's what I was looking for before. I want to take about 10k of those guys and bring them there. Some nice tier 2 armies starting to progress now. Can probably, there we go. Just going to put a little tier 2 army here of 500. Just so that Lord KB knows what he's messing with, hey? And you, my boy, right, at Elisarg, let's also create a tier 2. 500. Let's put you there for now. And then here, at Lelipon, let's get our first 2 tier 2 army deployed as well. Nah, what we're doing, not 2. Let's go. Okay, yeah, we can go. Oh, that's alright, those 2 there. Those 2 there are good enough for me for now. Let's get you there. Just make sure Lord KB knows what he's messing with. Right, this army now, it's time to start thinking about taking a hyperstructure. And this really is the hyperstructure I want, because it's surrounded by so many other armies that hold on. It's surrounded by so many other armies. What was my point? No, by so many other realms that it will produce more perpetual victory points. That's what I'm trying to say. Basically, essentially. Ah, and he's also from there. Okay, what can I do here? Let's look. Relic. I want the attack relic. Damage relic. Okay, I'll do that soon. That's great. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, looking at situation here at Elisarg. Okay, let's start here. 9 and okay, so coal and copper. More coal. Another worker's hut. More copper. Coal, copper, worker's hut. Coal. Workers' hut. Copper. Coal. Workers' hut. Copper. Insufficient balance. What are you talking about? And so was it copper there that suffered? Which one didn't go down? 466. 466. 466. 10. 10. 10. 466. 466. 466. Okay, something's not right there. Gonna do another refresh. Oh, it's really hot. How far into this game even are we? I've been quite fortunate, actually, so far, because I haven't been under any threat. I've been able to sort of build at my own behest. 466, 466, 465, there it is. That's where the copper building was missing. Let's chuck you down. Let's get back to the world view. And look here. Now, what problems are we having here? Wood seems to be down, but I wonder. Paladin T2, it's time. Paladin T2, it's time. And then we're going to need to adjust on that basis as well. Let's keep going here, over towards this hyperstructure. Lord KB seems to be making moves over there as well. But it's not time yet. And I'm deploying plenty of tier 2 armies here, which I'm pleased about as well. Numbers are looking pretty good, actually. Not pleased with Lord KB, his current actions. Need another workers' hut, of course. Need another workers' hut. And this is where I'm looking to build that Paladin T2 building, but I need... What do I need? Labour. Goddamn labour. So... got to keep exploring. That's where how I'm currently finding my labour. Oh, what was I thinking? Silly boy. Silly boy. Just did something very silly. Just explored with the wrong army. The big army. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Okay, that's where I'm aiming for. Do you know what I need here? I need a small tier 2 army here of like just 10. And then here I need another one just here, also 10. And then here. I also need just 10. Now the reason for doing that is I want to be able to transfer troops between these realms sort of at will. So that's what I'm aiming and hoping for here. Transfer some troops, maximum amount. We've now got 30,000 troops in this army. Getting ready to make our first attack, capture our first hyperstructure. Can see down here Lord KB still making moves. He's a little bit behind, thankfully, because of the game. This does seem like we have a fair advantage at this point. Let's go ahead and look here. I've got 2. Here is where I'm still 1. Military, stable, build. Get down there, and then let's get you another workers' hut pretty quickly. Oof. Getting intense, guys. Getting very, very intense. For me. I don't know about you. Numbers, copper and coal. The next one's looking to look like they're struggling. So I'm going to need coal. Going to need copper. Did that work? 5, 6, 4. Okay, no, didn't get the copper down. Coal. Copper. Coal. military. Okay. All feels kind of nuts right now. Anyway, welcome to everyone watching the stream. I see 67 views. Nice of you to be here and to join me. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to activate my attack relic. Damage relic. Now hopefully that's going to mean here. Okay, let's go. As you can see, Lord KB getting himself into position to make a move on this, which not really what we want to see right now. Let's have a look what that would do. 128. Okay, it's still looking okay currently. I have a horrible feeling that Lord KB knows something that I don't, which is why so far I am being hesitant about what I am doing. I think I'm tempted to just take him out. I feel at risk from him. I think it would be a big risk of him to try and do anything here at the moment. He's certainly making it look like he's not a threat. But you never know with a player like Lord KB. Don't take anything for granted. I'm definitely a player who has a lot more holes in my strategy and in my observation than others. So yeah, do not feel particularly confident myself. Quite nerve-wracking, actually. Again, from having been from joining the game a bit earlier than the others, I have a bit of an advantage, and that's not usual for me. So I'm in a nice position. 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 6. Let's get that copper building going. That's the first one we need. Oh, I need copper. What is KB doing? I'm terrified. Second one. Getting them out here. This I used to, I thought that with hyperstructures, if you had if you beat them, if you defeated them. Okay, it's only a small attack. Okay, there's only a small attack buffer. So, delay, sorry. So, I only get a 30 seconds, it looks like. If I defeat and I don't lose any troops, it looks like I get... I can attack within 30 seconds, and the defending structure has to do twice that long. A whole minute. Still waiting to be able to build more copper over here. Looks like it is really struggling there, which could smell problems. Okay, and here we go. Attack, and this is the final layer of defense, and I've caught my first hyperstructure. Let's go! All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put up this massive army here. I'm going to then... What have I got from tier 2s? I'm going to then take the rest of these troops momentarily and travel back. 24,000 is a very solid start. Do you know what? I'm gonna max out here with this army. Saucy Son, what does that do to the leaderboard? Puts me up, oh look at that, up to third place there. Very happy about that indeed. I'm going to take this army and go back to my realm pretty soon. Again, Lord KB down here is making me feel uncomfortable, but he does need to explore, and it's because he spawned here in this part of the map, unlike me who has I don't have to defend my western front. Lord KB has to defend on all fronts. So in order to explore, he has to go further. So as long as he's armies, he's only moving with these armies of 10, then on that basis, I'm not panicking too much. But here you can see Lord KB starting to move with 10,000 troops there. I also see Legacy's Charmander is here. Yeah, now things are starting to look a little bit more hairy than they were before. So on that basis, no time to rest. I'm going to max out my tier 2 defenses on this realm, on the hyperstructure. I want to keep hold of this hyperstructure for as long as I possibly can, because yeah, just want to defend it, want to hold on to it. It's a very valuable thing to have. It's giving me now perpetual victory points. It's getting more victory points because it's surrounded by more realms. Basically, the more of a risk it is for you to build your hyperstructure where you do. What am I struggling with there? Labour, come on. Really need to find more labour. And that is which realm? Ulelipon. Ulelipon here. So that must be you guys. Come on, go find some labour. You're from where? Oh, for goodness sake. Where are my Ulelipons? Oh, it's you, isn't it? Okay. Time to get back out there, boy. Need to really find labour. Come on. Okay, there we go. Found some. Easy. There we go. That's that building done. Let's have a look again now at what is the current situation on the realms. Copper. There was a bigger problem. Coal and copper still seems to be a bit of a bottleneck. I'm going to go ahead. So coal and copper seems to be okay on all of those things for now. Let's see. Military, stable. Soon going to be able to build tier 3. But want to make sure that everything else is also well balanced. So again, copper and coal seem to be becoming a bit of a bottleneck here. So let's go coal and let's go copper. Let's go coal. Let's go copper. Ugh. That was here, huh? What's the sitch? Copper 7, 8. Yeah. Need more copper. Build. Need more 5. Coal and copper here. Let's start coal. What I also want to do. No hanging about. Okay. Oh gosh. Getting hairy. 1 hour into the game. Uh-oh. Lord KB. Probably want to now think about my defensive armies. Here, what have I got on the tier 2 front? Let's put 3,000 tier 2s into my secondary defensive structure, the castle wall here. Let's do the same. Get 3,000 tier 2s. Oh no, what am I doing here? That's not what I wanted. I wanted defensive, thank you. 3,000. And finally at Ulelipon. Before I forget. Okay, and now I do have quite a lot of armies. I still haven't found any fucking labour buildings, which is worrying. Still trying to just get, you're from where? Ellis Arg, which is where? Down here? Okay, good. Let's get you down here. You're from where? Slasluk, that's here, great, let's get you there. You're from Ulelipon, which was this one. Let's get you going over here. Sussy Son with a 10, for some reason just hanging out over there. Hyperstructure's looking okay for the time being. Not sure why exactly, but he's not being able to explore there. Right. 6, 6, 6, 6, 8, 6, 6, 8, 6, 6, 7. This is where I need that copper. Come on, baby. I need a worker's hut first, and then need the copper. That'll come next. Okay, build. Very good. Back to it. 9. Okay, 9, 8. Okay. Okay. Feeling okay about things at the moment. 6, 6, 8, 2, 1. I think next thing I want to do is just fucking let's get those tier 3s going ASAP. Alright, that's the next hurrah, guys. So, everything's looking okay, I think. Let's go to armies, just make sure I've got defenses on all of those. That's correct. Okay. And now, let's make some more tier 2 armies. Let's make some bigger tier 2 armies. Let's do that. You got a tier 2 over here? What's the sitch? Yeah, okay. What to do next? How's Lord KB looking over here? Still haven't found any camps. I really need some camps. That relic is working nicely, eh? Working very nicely. Construction, military, stable. Oh, come on, it's close. What are we low on? Bit of gold. So much dragon hide. Okay, that's alright. We'll get there. Is it coming up? Yeah, okay. Just keep an eye. As soon as that becomes possible, we're going to go in, boys. Start making those tier 3s. Right. In the meantime, let's get over here. Let's transfer to you. About that amount for now. And then let's transfer you to you. And with 10,000, I think we should deal with that pretty well. Alright, basically now I'm deploying big tier 2 army, and my intention will be to go and take this second hyperstructure here on my western flank with that larger tier 2 army. In the meantime, I really want my tier to soon be able to focus on tier 3 troops. We're getting close. Just the gold there at 198, which we're waiting for. If we're having a problem with gold, 30 seconds. Oof. I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen, is it? So score 2, 3, 4. Yes, we must be there. 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Paladin. Tier 3 down. Paladin. Tier 3 down. Paladin. Tier 3. We're down. Let's fucking go. Okay. Also, military building. Sorry, workers' hut. Workers' hut. Oh, this is exciting. What do you mean? What do you mean? These two guys just still waiting for that. That is fucking... That is nuts, guys. We've got the tier 3s on the go. Let's fucking go. Took us to about an hour. Slower than some players, for sure. But I am but a wee sausage. So, personally, I'm not too upset by that. Struggle there. Anywhere where a paladin has a... Oh, fuck. Paladins are going to struggle, turns out. Any more I can take? Just do that for the time being. Very good. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. 9, 9. Cool. That's really good. Looks like wood is a bit slower than the others there. Wood and maybe... But maybe it's all good enough for now. Maybe I should stop worrying. Let's go ahead and transfer some more essence back from our rift over to these three, because that's kept producing. Labour, definitely the bottleneck at the moment. But hyperstructure still just seems to be doing good for us. Calf flying ahead here with 20,000 points already. Calf, you beast. Probably appears like not that much of an exciting game to you here watching right now, because I'm sort of just keeping myself to myself. But my reason for that is last time I was in a defensive position and I was just getting absolutely murked for days. I'm gonna just put another oh wow, that's very exciting. Let's put a small tier 3 army there to start. Move you here, and then here at Skolaslook. Wow, I wasn't expecting that we were producing tier 3s quite so quickly. That's very exciting. Okay, 16,000 tier 2s here, even though we don't have any really a biome where we would be able to have an advantage here. If I go to this biome here, I don't have any disadvantage either, so that's probably our best bet at the time being. Keep going here, see if we can find... This is the big issue I'm having here for some reason. This guy's just knackered. He won't move. Why is he not moving? Oh, take a breath. Take a breath. Mate, I don't know if it's the same for everyone else, but even in these moments where it appears, you know, that there's nothing to be stressed about. What are you worrying about? You've got a hyperstructure. You're exploring undisturbed in the northwest of the map. You're producing tier 3 troops. I should be feeling, quite frankly, completely calm and unbothered in my lane. It's not the case. It is absolutely not the case. I feel that at any moment a player could emerge with the plans of attack. You can see here, tier 3 troops already going on over there as well. 5, 3, 2. Oh, they've got... Oof. 6, 8, 6. How does that compare to mine? 6, 6, 8. I could probably need more wood then. Just copying other people's strategies, as you do. Let's build some more wood. Build some more wood. And build some more wood. Attaboy. Attaboy. How's everyone doing? You good? Let's see how quickly those are doing. Tier 3 armies building nicely. Very happy to see that. Very, very happy to see that. Balance actually seems pretty good at the moment, so I'm tempted not to sort of fuck with it too much, because it doesn't take much to fuck it up, in my experience. I just want to capture this second hyperstructure, really. I'll be pretty pleased with myself then. Yeah, it's been a nice game of not having to... Oh, shout out to everyone who knows. If you know, you know. Blobby blobble. Shout out Krugs Lair. Shout out The Blobs and Blob Arena. Shout out Armored MMA. Shout out Wolfpack League. Shout out Starkware. Shout out The Realms. We out here, as they say. Ah, that's why I can't explore, because he's only one troop. City boy. Where's he from? Lasarg. Need to take him back to that realm then, don't I? Let's put you two armies together, actually, I think. You're not necessary. You could go back over there, my boy. Add a few of you more, just to maximise the defences at the hyperstructure, whilst waiting for enough stamina to attack this one here over on the west. Transfer as many of those troops as I can into that position. 30,000 max, so that those tier 1s now 30,000 strong. That hopefully will at least buy me some time if I'm getting attacked sometime soon. Situation looking okay for now. Let's have a look if I go here, and if I wanted to put a tier 3, I've got 1,000 tier 3s there. Nice. Very, very nice. And what about if I wanted tier 2s? Okay, so the tier 2s are being used as they should be. That's great. Now, this is all looking pretty good, my lords. Here we go. First ring of attack. No losses. Just a 40-second delay there. Okay, 40-second delay if you don't lose troops versus a minute if you do. That's all right. That's understood. Still looking for a labour camp. Only finding essence, which is a bit of a... I mean, essence is good. Essence is needed, but... What's the play here? Let's keep them for now. Let's worry about getting some tier 3 troops out. That's what I want to do. Okay, so here I'm going to start thinking about merging a big tier 3 army. And here, let's put you to that position. Put you there. Just move you out of the way for the time being. Okay. All right. Looking good. Looking really, really good. Did I do 100? Oh, I meant to do 1,000. That was a mistake. Okay, putting defensive tier 3s. So I've got 3 lines of defense there on all my realms now. Bringing my troops back around. Go for the second line here. Where are you from? Susaduk. Thankfully, I've not spawned anywhere near Lord Balthazar, who sent a carrier pigeon earlier on to let me know that he'd be playing. He did turn up late to the game, thankfully. Here we go, about to capture this hyperstructure. Let's go. He's got his second hyperstructure. Immediately put... Let's put... Well, fuck it. Let's put a big old army of tier 2s there. Don't need them for anything else currently. And then let's bring these boys back. Let's bring the boys home. bringing the boys home. What's that done to the leaderboard? Got me up to 3rd place currently. Not too upset about that. Captured my 2nd hyperstructure. Question is should I go for this 3rd one? Who's that? Lord KB making his move up there. I think we will start to think about that now. Let's create some. What was that? You're 1. So I just need. Huh? Where are you from, sir? Lizarg? Which one's Lizarg? Oh. Bet you come then. Okay, that's good. So what are we looking at here now? Basically just getting all my T3s here into a single, deploying them and then transferring them between these armies so that I can create one big fuck off nasty one to send to out on to do some naughtiness. 6,000 tier 3s, no, nothing to be embarrassed about. Although you're from you're not from there, right? Oh, you are. That's good. Okay. Yeah, looking good, looking spicy at the moment. 40 minutes to go. I think Lord Gaby has been under attack from Calf. Looks like it. Yeah, it could be a fun time to go and fuck around over there as well at some point. But yeah. In the meantime, what I wanted to do was, that was it. Where was this guy? Yeah, you. I want to make another explorer army, and we're going to go and, oh my god, 10,000. And he wanted like 100. And he wanted 100. I wanted to send you off on a scouting mission, boy. Hello. Oh yeah, how's it going? You alright? Still haven't found any fucking camps. It's a bit of a ball ache, but oh, how are we doing, boys? How are we doing? Welcome, Charles, brother Akash, Victor, Faf, Juan, Rehan. Good to see you. Okay, what's happened? This is Charmander's hyperstructure here. That could be an interesting one to go for, wouldn't it? That could be very interesting. Oh, Calf moving in with 2,500 tier 3s. Where is Calf stationed? Where are Calf's realms over here? Oh, Calf has also taken the arms of someone else, so Calf looks like he's up to all kinds of mischief, which leaves the rest of us safe for now, but for how long? I do not know. Charmander here, yeah, again, Charmander would not be the one to fuck with, I don't think, at this stage. Come on, boy. I'm trying to get you over there. How many more? Oh, another 1,000. Okay. What I'm going to try and do is basically just make a real terrifying tier 3 army. Just one. Just one absolute monster. If I can do it within a reasonable time, then I can just go fuck off around the map and be a bully, basically. Oh no, did I? That's annoying. Huh, okay. Need to deploy another tier 3 there then. Just 10. Got lots and lots of tier 1 troops I could still deploy, it seems like. Being added here. And we're currently at 8,000 tier 3s. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Got some pretty exciting news coming for Blitz later today. As you probably have heard before, Blitz, well, it's coming. And all of this playtesting has been in the build-up to an initial season. Oh, we can see Charmander here making some interesting moves. Interesting moves indeed. With a pretty healthy looking army there of 5,500 tier 3 crossbowmen. They're looking pretty nasty there. What can I do on my inner wall? Why would that be locked? Huh. Oh, it's knights that are there, that's why. Okay. Ignore me. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just maybe think about bringing this army out just so that Charmander isn't getting any funny ideas. Okay. Build. Could probably still expand here a little bit. I want to have a look at what Charmander's setup is here. He's 5, 2, 1. Okay. And on this one, 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 2. Okay, so I think I need to build. What's stopping that? T1. More wood. I think I'm going to go for another T1 followed by another T2 followed by another tier 3. Okay, that's fine. So looking at it here, I'm now 5, 2, 1, 5, 3, 1 there. Yeah, okay, so this is where I need to go tier 2, which just waiting for more wood to come through. That's okay. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Where are you, boy? Come on. Get off on your mission. You guys all need workers' huts when you get a chance. That's all alright there. The notifications are popping off. Oh! 34 minutes to go. And I am third on the leaderboard. 13,000 points. Quite far behind Charmander currently. But that's okay. This would be by far my highest position on the leaderboard. I can say that with absolute certainty. So I personally am not feeling upset about how things are going in the slightest. If anything, I'm absolutely chuffed. It's gonna sound bit gay. But I'm quite happy to have an occasional game that's a bit chilled. I can hear it now. You don't play bits to have a chill time. Well, speak for yourself. Where's Charmander's army gone? Yeah, he's come back. He's come back. That's all right then. Is Calf has taken over from Lord KB 2 out of 3 realms. Calf would be the one to fuck with, really. Yeah. Do you know what? I really do want to go out there now. With 11,000 tier 3s, I'm pretty okay with that being the number I go on this march with. Let's fucking do it. 30 minutes to go. No more time to fuck around. Let's see what we got here. Defense, troop production relic. Interesting. Oh, I want that. I want to use that. Big time. So I'm going to send him back now because he's found that relic. You've got to come back, boy. Build. And... Come on, let me build! Okay, we're good. Take a quick look at how things are looking here. Oof, everything looking high. More copper? More wood? Seems so. More copper. More wood. More wood. More wood. So those two are going to need copper when I get a chance. And then we're going to build another tier 3. And hope that it doesn't just fuck everything up. This is what I had, a problem I had before. Was I got up to tier 3, I built 2 tier 3 buildings, and then, like, just... Next thing I knew, like, my production was just all... My automation was all kinds of fucked up. And, oh, come off it. How many have I got? 8. There is 9. There is 8. And just, I couldn't produce any more troops. It was just, I was absolutely bottlenecked somewhere. I didn't know where, and it was just, it was so deflating. It was a literal nightmare, in my opinion. I don't know if you've lived a literal nightmare before, but if you haven't and you're looking for that experience, jump in to Realms Blitz, the Nightmare Factory, in a good way. 8, 9, good. 8, 9. Maybe wheat was the problem there. Fucking hell. More fucking workers huts. You gotta be having a Barry giraffe, mate. Okay. Realm full. Oh dear. Looks like we won't be making any more tier 3s anytime soon then, doesn't it, boy? Fuck. What if we got too much? Get rid of a wheat? Fuck it. Deleting a wheat. Just built it. Bummer. Deleting a wheat. Deleting a wheat. Ah, but then all I'm putting down is a fucking built workers hut. Now the whole realm's fucking full. Right, what have we got here? 10, 10, 10. I think I have to get rid of a fucking wheat, don't I? Oh, one less copper. Ugh. I really don't know. I really don't know here. I'm very afraid of fucking this up. I think I'm going to do another fucking wheat. Oh my god, I'm terrified. If I fuck this up... Well, you know what? It's just an experiment. That's what I'll tell myself. And then next thing we're looking for... The realm is not full. I just fucking deleted a building. Okay, maybe I need to refresh. Maybe... Oh god. Have I deleted too many fucking things here? What's it saying? Realm full. I can't delete a building. Oh no. That's a problem. Oh, I'm not pressing confirm. Failed. Failed to deserialize the param. Oh no, that sucks. Alright, well, we are where we are. Buildings are what they are. Let's just fucking get this cunty army. Excuse me. Can I get a few more over to you? Yeah. Go on. To be fair, producing at a good rate anyway, so... This is going to be the last hurrah of adding tier 3s to this ridiculous army. Then we're going to go ahead and go on a 20-minute rampage. How much can we do in 20 minutes, guys? How much damage can we do in 20 minutes? That's what I want to know. Don't you? Where's it gone? Where's that big fuck off army? I think that's what we'd call a juggernaut, boys. You're supposed to be coming back, you. Kiaba, where are you even from? Ah, that's a shame. Can I deploy it to this? That's an interesting question. No, I have to go back to the realm I'm actually from. Shame that. Alright, well, it's time. It's time to get moving. It is time to get moving. Looks like we're safe from Charmander for now. I honestly can't believe I've been sort of left alone. Again, if you're like a a big RTS player, an Age of Empires guy, if you're more experienced, you're probably looking at this going, "Oh, this is boring." But I was never I never played much of these games. So this is like my education, my entry into the world. So for me, where like just understanding production, exploring, getting more familiar, like getting better at like getting more clicks per second, taking on thoughts about strategy, building enough troops to be able to take these two hyperstructures, thinking about defenses, thinking about, you know, things like the fact that I don't have any labor. Those are already like hard problems for my smooth brain. So on that basis, a game like this for me is pretty fine. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with that. Calf has got one round. Oh, there's a very interesting battle going on here in the southeast. I think that's where I want to go with my big boys. Welcome again to everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Hope we are doing well. It is I, Lord Cumberlord, playing Realms Blitz. More exciting information coming today. Going to be lots of Blitz games on your timeline. Opportunities for you to play, opportunities for you to win big, and also for you to make predictions. Who do you think is going to win? Can even bet on myself here. But I don't believe that the markets are currently... Oh, I have to collect 5 players. Okay, I have to choose 5 players. Choose 5. Create. So I'm creating the market. Interesting. I haven't fucked around with this yet. Insufficient balance, no lords. If I had some lords, that's amazing. So I actually can create the market myself. That is badass. That is absolutely badass. Prediction markets, fully verifiable on chain because every action is happening right here on your dial. Let's go ahead and move you out of the way because that snow is going to be a bit slow for my guy to walk through. Can we make it over here and cause a little upset? What do we reckon, gang? What do we reckon? Remembering to keep exploring, stacking up those few valuable victory points. Still currently 3rd on the leaderboard. Doing quite well though. Again, having captured this hyperstructure here, which is surrounded by players, 1, 2, 3 of us. It's giving me out 3 hyperstructures per second. By comparison, this hyperstructure here of Kalf's is 4. Okay, so he's got 4 realms surrounding it, but this one out on the east is only 1. Because only these realms are surrounding it. So this is this one that I captured is a valuable hyperstructure, giving out 3. This one only 1, so less so. Kalf's got 3. Sorry, Charmander's got 3 coming from this one. Looks like there's a battle going on here between Charmander. No, he's just standing around, making sure he's got well protected there. I can see that Charmander's also got some pretty hefty tier 3 armors there. Armies, excuse me. So, who knows? Perhaps my 15,000 strong army here isn't going to be as much of a nuisance as I had anticipated, but there's only one way to find out. 20 minutes to go. Let's ramp this thing up a bit for the stream, and see where we get to. Yeah, normally what I could have done there, it seems we've got a bug around the being able to delete buildings. There was a fix for it, but it wasn't pushed before this game went live, so that's unfortunate, but that's okay. Still during playtesting phase. So what I would have done is delete one of those buildings, and I could have got down another tier 3, another tier 3 paladin building, which would have meant I could have then obviously built more tier 3 paladins. But didn't get around to it this time. So be it. What can you do? What should I do? Should I? I wonder. What's my situation with tier 2s? No, don't want that. So the question is just basically what to do here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Lord KB. Making some kind of move here. Bringing some tier 2s. What realm is that from Lord KB? He's got just this one realm left here. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. Is he coming asking for help? Can I do something for you, Lord KB? Are you looking for something? You look lost, mate. He's looking very, very lost as far as I'm concerned. He's only got this one realm. It's pretty well defended currently. But Kalf, I wonder if Kalf is allowing it. Kalf coming down to attack Charmander here. This is going to be very interesting. Kalf and Charmander now going at each other for this realm. This will play out nicely. I think that's if I want to be involved in the fun, I think that's where I want to go. So fuck it. That's what we're gonna do. Oof, that is a juicy number. Wow, these tier 3s are actually fucking pumping now. So let's create another boss bitch army, shall we? Let's get you out of the way, and you out of the way. Wow, I'm really impressed with how quickly those troops have been produced. Shit, boy. That's actually fucking decent. So I've got now a second army of 7,000 tier 3s, which I'm gonna send us back up. Look at these two studs. What is KB up to, though? That's what I want to know. What does he think he's doing? Tier 2s, tier 3s. He's sort of mental, isn't he? Let's see, let's see. I really do want to capture this hyperstructure, though. I wonder what the best way of going about that would be. I got a tier 2 army I could send back here. I think I do. I think that's going to be the way to do it. Get you up here. Essence. Still got some essence from that rift. I'm not too worried about these troops, but should I be? Not really, huh? 1600. No, I'm not worried about you at all, actually. With the rest, I'm just going to keep bolstering my defences now. So if KB comes, yeah, let's just keep punching up on that one. You're good, boys. Yeah. That's pretty good. It's pretty good, honestly. For a saucy. Oh, that's actually what I should do. I should get out of the way here. Why so slow? Because of this fucking scorched earth, that's why. What a bum 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 be dum bum bum ba dum bum. Not sure what KB is up to. I give up. I don't think he knows what he's up to, does he? Oh, this is going to be fucking scorched earth, isn't it? Oh no, that's good. Yes, go round the scorched earth. Go round the scorched earth. What? Go around the scorched earth. Oh my god, he's found a way around it. Naughty! What is KB fucking up to? What do you want, mate? I've got 15k here. Are you mad? I'm coming down to Charmander's realms. Fuck it. KB's following. I guess KB's plan will be to do something nasty, eh? That wouldn't be like you, would it, KB? The question, can I get this army up here to deal with this motherfucker quick enough? I'm not sure. That's the answer. I'm not too fucking sure. Come on. Who's coming here? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Come on. I need some more action up here in the north. Yeah, so turns out the game's not too hard if you're not actually getting attacked. You can do all the things that you're trying to do. Yeah. I am here trying to take on Lord Charmander, who's embroiled in a battle with Calf over this hyperstructure. So has not got currently enough of his tier 3 troops, but as you can see here, not gonna go down too easy, is he, boys? Oh, we're making a go for this other. Uh-oh! He's built a second. Oh, should we do a sneak attack? That would be real naughty, wouldn't it? That would be really naughty. What's KB up to? Funny. How is this gonna work, I wonder? Because I'm choosing to go there. Not the best, is it? And on this one? Ugh, all of them fucking. Pretty bad. Who's this? Come on, boy! Oh, it's so slow. It feels so slow. Alright, what would be the situation here? 2,000 losses versus 2,000 losses. Pfft, not great. Alternatively. Ugh! Fucking hell. Not good, boys. That sucks balls. Yeah, that's fucking sucks ass. Capturing this hyperstructure back would be nice. But look at this, I've come over here, and Lord KB is also here, but Charmander has just put an insane amount of troops there, so I wonder if instead, what about if I quickly go and try and snipe this cunt? That would be a nice move actually, wouldn't it? What's he got in defense there? 3,000. I'll wait until that gets up to 100 and then I'll think about doing something else here. Let KB do his thing on this one. Go take a quick look here what the sitch is. Okay. Oh, scorched fucking earth. Incredible. Alright. Oh god. Okay, KB is coming in for an attack there. That's cool. move. Okay. Here we go. Big move, boys. Oh, and 50. He's done it. Just enough. Just enough. Oh, Saucy Son takes the hyper. 14,000 tier 3 troops. Oh, Saucy Son. Divine action. Get out of there, boy. Get out of there. Yes! And you like them apples. Lured him in to a battle. Snuck over and took his cheeky hyper. Not going to change the outcome there. But good bloody fun, I tell you. See if I've got time now. 6 minutes to get up and take this hyper. With it being covered by Scorched Earth, it's very, very slow movement through there, so it's looking unlikely. Oh, but that was fun. That was fun. Lured Charmander into thinking I was taking his realm. Saved up enough stamina to traverse across the map and take that hyperstructure from under his nose. He'll be absolutely kicking himself, won't he, boys? Absolutely kicking himself. And do you know what? To try and rub it in. Let's see. Let's see what else I've got in the works. Paladins at 30%. Oh, they've not got a fucking chance there, boys. They've not got a fucking chance. Looking good over here. Ugh. It's so slow getting through this fucking Scorched Earth. Look at, you can see why KB, he's just positioning himself around it. He's going to try and do a sneaky. I know KB, and he'll probably manage it. But surely not. Surely these little childlike armies aren't going to be able to even take that. Surely not. Seem to be stuck here. Oh. Or not. Let's get me just there for a second. See what the situation is here. You can see, Lord KB. Oh, he's on the way! No! Lord KB! You sneaky, sneaky man! Oh, look at it! Look at it! Isn't it a beautiful thing? KB and the sausage going at it, racing to capture this hyperstructure from Charmander in the last couple of minutes. Meanwhile, trying desperately to get enough stamina to take this one in the northwest, which will give me 3,000 points. Gonna keep me in that third place. Doesn't look like there's any chance I'll be catching a Charmander anytime soon. But fair play to Charmander. He did keep his realms there, even if he did get left with his sausage between his legs for a second there, wondering what was going on. Didn't have a bloody clue, did he? Didn't have a clue. He thought this silly sausage just standing around my realm like a lemon. Little did he know. Not just a pretty sausage. Oh, it's crossbowman again. God damn it. What are we going to do here, boys? I think I know the answer. I think I know the answer. Come on. Time to get into position. And how are you doing up here? 20. Come on. Come on! Oh, minus 30. Ooh, it's going to be a risky one, this. But hopefully not too shabnam. Gonna have to do the dirty on your KB there if we've got time. Sorry. Gosh, how exciting that was. Nice to get a little bit of action there at the end of the game. Saucy Son with one tier 3 troop. Go on, go back home. Get back to your wife. You did a good job, boy. Your wife, mistress, whoever you fancy bedding this evening. I won't hold it against you. You cheeky boy. Just waiting for enough stamina here to do what's got to be done. You can see Lord KB is in the same situation. But, sorry KB. Time for you to say goodnight. And those are tier 3s, and those are also tier 3s. So I think we are going to have a good old time there. Only 2 minutes here. Oh god, oh fuck. I don't think we're going to have enough time to capture this hyperstructure. We would need 40, 80, 120, unless we could. If we cook through each of these one by one, and this hurries up just a little bit, there's a small chance. A very small chance. Oh, it's looking increasingly unlikely though. Come on! What is wrong with you? 2 seconds. Here we go. 40. Oh no, I think it's just going to be just not enough, guys. How long? 50 seconds. Oh, we might just make it. That is unbelievable scenes. Where is my other attack vector? Over here. Charmander with... He's put 1,000 in there, has he? The cheeky boy. Oh, Charminder. I'm sorry, boy. I'm sorry I had to do this to you, but... It's the way the crookie scrumbles. Is it going to take the whole fucking minute, does it, for the stamina? That's terrible. Okay, well, in which case, this is the more important one. Waiting here. Oh, no, we're not going to get enough fucking stamina rebuild, boys. Oh, that's gutting. That's really gutting. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, that's a write-off. Here. Only the strong survive. What do you mean, no stamina? Oh, come off it! Oh, you absolute cunnilingus. I can't believe it. KB! Do something! Oh, man. Can you get there? Can you get there? No. Sorry, mate. I know I sent you back to your missus earlier, but... Oh, what a ball ache. What a shocker. All right, well, last 10 seconds, guys. That's it. GG. Well played, Calf and Charmander. As you can see. Cumberlord there. Taking 3rd place. Yeah, it's not too bad. I have to be honest and say, you know, obviously Lord KB came in quite late there. Just making sure I post that on the socials. Yeah, Lord KB coming in very late there was quite far behind. But you know, won't knock it. 3rd place. It's my highest finish. We were the 3 most competitive players in there in that game. But Volcanic also was in the game. Balthazar seemed to, thankfully, not be too heavily invested. Calf and Charmander, though, great game between those two, fighting for that 1st place and leaving me well behind in the training pack. But again, great experience. The takeaways for me from that are, I'm definitely much better with the production now. I feel like I had pretty much optimized production entirely. If I could have deleted a building, I think I would have got a 2nd tier 3 troop building, troop production building on there. I think that would have made me pretty fucking unstoppable. Certainly, I would have been able to defend any attacks. I need to move quicker. I need to be more aggressive. Now that I feel a bit more comfortable with that, I need to make some more strategic plays around the rest of the board. Right now, there wasn't a lot of competition for those hyperstructures, so I was able to take them, which is why I got a few decent points. I still feel I am. I've earned the title of mid-low player. What is it? Below average sausage. And have certainly a long way to go if I'm going to be able to actually compete with these guys who are in the full aggressive games. Thank you to Calv, Charmander, and KB for allowing me to just sort of do a bit of farming and figure out production there. It definitely does feel like it's helped me going into the Blitz season, which stay tuned for an announcement later today. Get excited. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Remember to follow @realms_GG. From there, get into the Discord. You'll get the announcement before everyone else later today. And you'll also be able to tap into a growing community of hardcore players who can help you get started, who can help talk shop, who can help you to be prepared for the intense competition, which will be Blitz Season 0. Mainnet is coming next week. Stay tuned. Stay saucy. And with that, take care. Thanks very much for watching. See you later. Lord Cumberlord signing out. Hey!